Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Mrs. B's. Today we are going to be making a stuffed pork chop. But I want to go over first when you buy pork chops, you don't even have to buy the individual packages where they're already sliced. You're paying more for that. I wanted to show you that you can just buy one of these large pork loins. That's $7.47, okay? And you can get 3 to 4 meals out of it. I've mentioned in other videos anytime I use this. Because I want others to know to learn how to save, all right, for a rainy day. Now, I'm going to go ahead and cut this pork chop with my favorite knife that got me started on Pioneer Woman is this knife. Thanks to my Aunt Dixie, all right, she got me hooked. So what we're going to do, and this is a Pioneer Woman, love it. See it? Pioneer Woman. Okay, cutting board. So what I'm going to do is with my knuckles backwards, I'm going to go ahead and slice it. And it cuts right through like that. Look at that. Okay, so that's a baby one. And I'm going to do a little bigger one because I have to make a slit in the center to make it stiff. With all the stuffing in it. Alright. Okay, another one. Make sure you pull that plastic back so you're not cutting the plastic. You want to eat plastic. Okay. Those are some good sizes. A little smaller ones for the ladies in the house. See, so you have control on how much you cut of the pork chop. Okay, you still got 2 more meals if I was making beans and just doing skinny breakfast ones, you know. I mean, there's more meals sitting right here. Okay. Some people pay $7 just for a pack of steak or pork chops like that. Wash my hands real quick. I got the oven heating up at 350. Okay. So the next part, what we're going to do is I'm going to make slits with inside the pork chop. Okay, and I got my smaller knife for that. Okay, and you want to do it on the table, but I just want to show you how you're going to cut right down the center. Okay, here we go. Probably best just to show you guys the safe way. Go right down the center, holding it down to where you get a little pocket. Open it up. Okay, and I'm going to do the next one. That's why it's better when they're thicker. A little bit more. See the pocket? But it's still attached. Okay, look at that. That's your pocket with your pork chop. Okay, another one. Okay, and then this one, I'm gonna just cook regular for somebody special in the house, in case they're picky about what I'm making. You want everybody to enjoy your food in the house. So the next part, what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna go ahead and stuff it. Now, you can always go to the meat market and buy your meat, freeze it, cut it up ahead of time if you want to do it all in one day because it's hard to take the meat out, defrost it, and then you really shouldn't freeze it again. So go ahead and buy the package either at Walmart, wherever you shop, pork loin, cut the slices of what you think you use for meals, wrap it in wax paper, and then put it in a freezer bag so you don't get freezer burn, okay? Or containers, it's up to you. All right, so the next thing is I have my pepperoni and I have my cheese. Provolone would probably be best because it's my favorite, but I'm using what I have in the house, which I just normally get a big old bag of cheese from Walmart, and I can use it for different meals. All right, so what I'm going to do is take my pork chop, and I'm going to go ahead and put pepperoni on the inside like this. I'm going to do 3 pieces. Gotta save some room for the cheese. And I'm going to take my cheese, and I'm just going to sprinkle it in there like so. Okay. And then you're going to need some toothpicks, and because you're touching raw meat, some of you guys don't know this, but for the professionals, the old timers, you guys know, you got to wipe all your containers down. But anyway, go ahead and take your pork chop, and you're going to poke it through. Okay, you need 2 of them, like this. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and lay it in the pan and get the next one ready. You want to stick along and watch. We're going to cook this for about an hour, hour and a half. I like to cook my meat on 350 always, and I like to cook it long. So it's juicy, but done. Look at that. Okay, so poke that through, get another one, poke it in, and then this little excess we'll put to the side. So we have number 2. Okay, another one, like so. Pretty easy. Just cut the pork chop, stuff it. You can always get your toothpicks out in advance if you like, if you know how many you're going to need ahead of time. I get distracted making these videos, so just want to make sure I mention that. All right. Okay. Wash my hands again. Okay. So what we're going to do next is we're going to take some ground sage. Now, if you have the sage leaf, that would be way better. You just put it on top and use the toothpick to help keep it on there, and it will cook in there. But instead, I'm going to use just a little sprinkle of straight. Sage can be strong, so you just want to sprinkle ever so lightly. A light dusting. And then what I'm going to do is put my cracked pepper on here. You can use regular salt and pepper. And then some salt. And I'm going to add just a smidge of water to the pan so it doesn't burn the pork chops at all. Okay, and then I'll just keep an eye on it just a little bit. That's how they look. Okay, and then I'm going to set the timer for an hour and a half, and then we're going to check them. Okay, guys, so it's done, and it took an hour and 45 minutes. So let me show you. Okay, let me get a piece. And I'm going to serve it with some macaroni and cheese. Just like so. I'm going to take the toothpicks out. And we're going to taste test it, okay? So you see it? All the cheese and everything's in the center. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. Juicy cheese is just oozing out of it. Okay. You gotta love when you make things. So let's give it a try. Mmm. Yeah, guys. Make it. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share it with family and friends. Bye.